Sebastion. You can follow me on my Instagram at SnowQueenLA.
Had one.
Sebastion, describe the emotions just coming through with a big victory over Erickson, Lubin. Two questions. Was that the hardest fight of your career, and how do you feel about it?
Yeah, you could say that. You could say that it was the hardest fight of my career. He made me take a knee, you know. It made me think a little bit. But it was a great fight. We gave, both of us, Lubin and me, we gave the fight that we wanted to give to everybody. It was an inferno.
How's your stamina? Because we brought your chair and you're standing. I don't know if you saw or not, but are you feeling like you can go another 10 more rounds?
Oh yeah. If this wasn't here, I'll go a million more rounds. My condition's fine. But it was a tough fight, and we can get a little rest.
So let me take us through when you went down in the 7th round. You looked like you were hurt. You got up, and how'd you feel?
A little bit. I was a little bit buzzed. I took that knee because I knew I needed to collect myself, and by the time I got back up, I was fine.
And you felt, and when the 8th round started, it looked like you were okay. You felt
our conditions 100%. We were very good.
You landed a lot of big punches tonight. When did you think in particular that the tide started to turn and you took control of the bout? Was there a time in the fight where you took control that you couldn't remember?
Well, I think the second round when we dropped him with that uppercut, I knew the uppercut was going to land again and again and again. And the round we actually took a knee, I felt we were dominating pretty good until we did take that knee. But then the round after, we came back and we did back on, like, the train never stopped.
So I gotta ask you, man. I gotta ask that question. So who you want next? The winner of the Chalo Castano?
Of course. Hey, if we can win all the belts at once, why not? You know?
Absolutely.
I want the champion next. This is only a little step towards it, but the next one's a real thing. Hopefully, if not that, we'll fight anybody in 154. We're doing good.
In the last round there, it seemed like when he was holding, he wasn't really trying to throw anything. Earlier when he was holding, he was still working. Did you sense like the fight was over at that point because he was really kind of just holding on and retreating?
Yeah, I knew he was going to get caught again. Either he was going to get caught again or the corner was going to stop it, because I took a step back and I saw his face. His face was a little too swollen already. I was like, there's no way he can see out of his eyes. So my prediction came true.
Were you surprised that, Lubin's been criticized for having a shaky chin? That's what some people say. But he took a lot of punches from you. What's your thoughts on his chin after the fight?
You know, these how they said he's won 6 fights in a row. I know he's been thinking about how people make fun of his chin and all that. He's a tough fighter. And he worked on that. I just know I hit hard too. So I didn't think this fight was going to go the distance, and we got the job done.
Sebastion, how surprised were you that he survived? It was late in the round, but he was hurt when he got up and used the ropes to get himself up. How surprised were you that he survived that in the second round?
Well, when we dropped him, it was the end of the round. When I went, literally when they finished the count, the round was over. So I was like, that's fine. He came back in the 3rd round. I knew he had the minute to rest, so it was fine. I knew he was going to be fine.
When you're watching the fight unfold and his face is getting worse and worse round by round, how surprised were you, one, that the commission did not stop the fight, and number 2, that he was allowed by anyone to continue fighting?
I wasn't surprised. I just knew it was going to happen eventually, because his face was getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And the corner stopped it, or the commission, I don't know. His corner stopped it. There's no way. You gotta. Fighters go in there not to quit, but the corner has to do their job, and the corner did his job, and they stopped the fight.
Do you feel that he'll ever be the same after that?
I don't know. I wish him the best. I wish him a quick recovery. He got up before. He can do it again. Just, I guess, not with us.
Your nickname's the Towering Inferno. Naturally, we all know that you're one of the tallest in your weight division of all time. But the Inferno part is something that seems to be a bit of an enigma to a lot of people. You get on top of guys and just absolutely eviscerate them. Talk to us about your style. You're very destructive. You're a very nice guy, very kind, but when you're fighting, you're nasty as they come. Tell us about that.
I like to fight. I like to go in there, stand in the middle of the ring, wherever it is actually, and break faces with them. Whether I'm breaking my face or they're breaking their face, I want to give the fans an exciting fight, and I think we did today.
When you first dropped him, do you think if there was more time, you would have went ahead and finished him?
If there was more
more time in that round.
Say that was the beginning of the round,
yeah.
I think we could have got the done. because it fell in again. It fell again. It was uppercuts for landing, but he had that minute to rest from that break, and he recovered. He recovered good.
Are you going to be ringside for the Castaño Charlo rematch?
Oh, it's practically in my backyard, so
Say not
I have
too far
to, I
from
have
home.
to be, I have to be there. I have to be there. That's where all the belts are gonna go, and hopefully I have next.
And you said before the fight, you know, that it didn't matter to you who you fought after, but that Charlo would be the bigger fight in the United States. Is that you still, now that you got this out of the way, you still feel the same way?
Oh yeah. Well, Charlo has 3 of the belts right now, so for him to win this, it's I see it not easily happening, but it's the one that's gonna happen. And if we could just go and take it all from him, then it'd be great.
Speaking of that fight, how do you match up versus Jamel Charlo? How do you match up versus him?
Say it again.
How do you match up versus Jamel?
Me?
Yeah, how do you match up versus
I
Jamel
feel like we get
Charlo?
the job done with him too. You know, he's another fighter that likes to sit there and bang and trust his power, and just like him, we trust our power too. I just think I was stronger.
You trust your chin as well? You know, obviously.
Hell yeah, I trust my chin.
When you went down, what was going through your mind when you went down on the knee? What were you thinking? You seemed pretty cognizant. Was that just to save yourself?
Yes. In the sport, you know, you don't want to get us hit as much as possible because you want to win the fight, obviously. So I took that knee. To recollect myself. I got back up and I got the job done.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate giving us time.
Appreciate your time.
My name is Chris, and I'm all the way here from Anchorage, Alaska at Scalp Carolinas, and I'm here for my second treatment of SMP. Well, I was sitting at home one day and going over my Facebook page, and they have different, you know, like advertisements popping up, and I saw one for SMP, and I saw some pictures of some guys, you know, before and after, and I was looking at that, and you know, it caught my attention, so I Googled it. SMP, nothing showed up in my area. So, you know, I did a little more research, and all of a sudden, Scalp Carolinas popped up in the web browser. So I started watching his videos and seeing all the reaction from all the other people. We talked on the phone, we made appointments and everything. I sent him pictures, and he looked at them, and I was like, can you fix this? And, you know, he pretty much said, no problem. My first session, he made me feel extremely comfortable. It was almost like I was talking to family. He started, and during the whole treatment, we talked, and, you know, about our families and our life, and, you know, and things that he does and things that I do. And before I know it, the first session was over. When you see someone doing something that they love, as much as I see Enoch Glover love what he does, it shows in his work. I wouldn't point anyone in any other direction but here to North Carolina, Scalp Carolinas, to get this done.
All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, then this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called Elo Deki Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to elodeki.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram.